Okay, so I have told you, Sarah, quite unexpectedly that I'm setting the bar a little higher for you in this next question. And as I described before, what I'd like you to talk about is a way of describing yourself, your sense of both who you are as a teacher and what your main goals are as a teacher, in a way that would be applicable to both this first period intervention class as well as your fourth period regular English arts 8th grade class.
I think I would just say I'm trying to be attentive to every student's needs and push every student to fulfill their individual potential, because in first period they all seem to struggle in different ways, and in fourth period I find that it's the same idea. I have EL students, I have students who are so above the content they're not challenged at all. So I really just want to focus on being as attentive as I can to helping. I mean, I can't ideally help 35 students in as much as I would like to, but I really want to find ways that to accommodate activities to challenge all levels. I've realized going over grading some assignments for the PAC that it's not about if they completed their work, it's not about if they wrote the whole paper, it's if are they getting the idea. And I can see that even students who are very challenged have issues with that, and EL students have issues with different ways of understanding the content. So I want to focus on not just if they complete the work, I want every student to do what's best for them, do what they have to do to get to that next level. So I guess I just want to be responsible as a teacher in that way, to know the needs of my students and then do what I can to help them.
And PACT, just for people watching this video who don't live in California, PACT is a performance assessment for California teachers.
Yes.
And I have a question for you on that. When you were reading over your students' papers on characterization, was this part of task 4, the assessment task, or was it for another part of the PACT?
I chose not to analyze that piece of writing for the assessment because I felt the characterization worksheet they did was more reflective of the specific process I had been teaching them through the learning segment.
Got it.
So I'm looking at if they were able to identify character traits, if they were able to find textual evidence, and then if they were able to describe the significance. And I felt the essay or the paragraph portion covered that as well. But for those students who are maybe not the strongest writers, I feel like that's maybe not the fairest way to assess if they understood it. Rather than working in a group, they were able to help each other. And there were, I think, more elements to look at for the worksheet